I hope you're learning from these videos, that they're making you think more and better about your estate planning. I'm certainly learning from all the feedback they're generating. It's amazing, troubling is probably the right word actually, how many sad stories people have shared about the challenges that they've had to deal with when acting as executor, particularly about the impact it has had on their relations with other family members, about the disagreements that have escalated into strong conflicts that have dramatically altered family dynamics in many cases, and in some others, ended lifelong bonds. But even beyond that huge issue, there are so many other problems that I hear about over and over again from people who've acted as executor. Interestingly, they can be summed up in one word: stress, or maybe two: huge stress. Am I doing all this right? Is it okay to release some of the funds now? Did mom really promise the art to Hector? Have I missed anything on the tax returns? What do I do about the $50,000 that Peggy owes dad? And a big one, how am I going to find time to do all this, to get to all these meetings? You hear that one especially from executors who don't live in the same city as the deceased. As I said in a previous video, being asked to be an executor is indeed an honor. It's a sign of trust and respect. But make no mistake, it's also a huge responsibility, a burden, a stress. It seems so weird to me that executors, even when sometimes faced with an overwhelming amount to do and/or some tricky financial or family political situations, don't seek professional help. Look, I've made it clear for decades now that for many Canadians, I believe it's wise to name a corporate executor to spare a loved one the stress and relationship risk. Good phrase, relationship risk. But if you do name an individual or individuals as executor, talk to them and give them permission, no heck, encourage them to get help from the experts anytime they think it's needed. If you are an executor, there's no shame in seeking guidance from people who do this for a living. In fact, it makes perfect sense, as remember, your charge here is to make sure the deceased wishes are carried out as well as is possible. It's not easy to do that with no experience and under stress and while still grieving. I promise there'll be more humor next video.